Hey guys, today I'll be answering the question of should you go no contact with your parents? Let's say you're not really in good terms with your parents. You feel that they are exploiting you, they are using you for their own needs, they are not respecting your boundaries, or they're just exhibiting some kind of emotional or verbally abusive behavior. And you are an adult, like you might be 30 years old or 40 years old or even 20 years old. You are just an adult and you don't really depend on them that much. Let's say you are even financially stable, you're just away from them. Let's say you are even in a different country, but you just feel that you have to talk to them. But every time you talk to them, they put you down, you feel bad about it, and then you're asking yourself, so should you really block them? Actually, there's no problem with blocking them. This is because, like, as long as something is not really bringing you peace in life, sometimes the only option is blocking them. Because what's the point of doing something which is hurtful to you? Doing something which is hurtful to you, doing something which is hurtful to you. Of course, naturally, it doesn't make sense, right? Naturally, it doesn't make sense to put yourself in a situation which is hurtful to you. Yes, you can say they are your parents. There's that other side. But naturally, it doesn't make sense for you to put yourself in situations where your boundaries are being violated, you are being hurt every now and then. It's unnatural. Yeah, of course, it will not be very easy. You will feel guilty. Everyone else will tell you, you don't have to do it. They are your parents. You can't do that. You are a very bad person. But you don't have to listen to what people say. Just look at the emotions you are feeling. That's the only truth. What other people say is their own perceptions and their own conditioning, like how they view things. So, asking for advice mostly in terms of something which, when you are undergoing pain, may not really yield the fruits you want. But when you really look at the pain and when you want to overcome the pain, sometimes blocking them is okay, and then going no contact is okay, and then that aspect now of just you being by yourself is when now you can start to heal the damage which is already there. Like, you just don't go no contact and then carry the resentment with you, because you can go no contact but still carry the resentment you have towards them, and you can still keep contact but you are still feeling resentful over them. So you see, the bigger picture here is going inwards. It's not even in the blocking or the unblocking or being a good child. It's in what you are feeling deep inside. So if you are feeling resentful and angry deep inside, and then outside you are like this jovial kid, jovial child, then it simply means that you are lying to yourself. So what's the point of really putting up this outer facade of like a very good kid, but deep inside you are hurting, or looking happy on the outside, but deep inside you are hurting? Of course, there's no point. It's even better to look unhappy on the outside, but happy on the inside, because that is where you are, like the you. That is where you are when you sleep at night. So there is no point of these physical gestures of calling them, video calling them, all those things, and then looking at or acting like you're a happy family when deep inside you're hurting. The best thing to do is, it's okay to block them, and not just blocking them and stopping there, but now go inwards and deal with the anger and resentment you have towards them. Because once you deal with this anger and resentment, you will be able also to get to the point where, or you may get to the point where you start becoming compassionate towards them, and you start to realize that actually your parents are not just your parents, they are just human beings as well. They are also conditioned, they also have their own issues. So you cannot really understand that they have their own issues on a deeper level till you deal with your own inner issues. That's when compassion arises. Compassion arises not in the block, but when you deal with the feelings of anger and resentment you have towards their actions. Hope that makes sense, guys. You will feel guilty, you will feel all kind of negative emotions or all kind of discomfort when you block them, but sometimes it's the best option for you to prioritize your own safety. Because the moment you prioritize your own safety, the moment you start to see things from a secure perspective, not from an insecure perspective. Until next time, guys, have a nice day.